Going to join on board with Crewman. He's going to try securing these rockets where his teammate's going to have one player in front of him. Danimal, who got caught with his pants down, not even trying to secure the rockets. And a good start coming out from Bed Bath and Beyonce right here. They got the rockets. Let's see if they got the invis. No, Tricycle got the invis. He's going to have a one-on-one fight over here, and he's going to lose that. So, I mean, a wonderful start. Should you have a rocket in the hands of GNS Pro Shot? He's going to find one, and the camo should be coming up soon. We see these blue pairs gathering around towards the camo. Come on, Pro Shot, make a play. Unfortunately for Pro Shot, he got caught in the middle of, I believe, 3 Spartans right there. Is going to get taken down. Here we see the strong start that we saw from Bed Bath and Beyonce has been eliminated. The Strong Survive have taken the lead, almost have they have an 11-second lead right now, but so far firm control. But Sushi puts that right back down, gets a triple kill, a potential overkill ahead of him.
When you feel that pressure, play the ball early. Do not wait too long. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of both teams right now. I feel like they're playing a lot better, a lot more discipline, and that's the word I'm going to use to describe this series.
I would have liked to maybe see blue team put a little more emphasis on that camo. You know, the Rockets, they're basically a guaranteed 2 kills, but the potential that you have when you get those with that camo in your hands is, I believe, limitless. It can really change the dynamic of a game, put yourself right back in it. But so far, I believe the ball play has just been, I'm going to say it right now, it's superior coming out from Red Team. Bed Bath and Beyonce obviously have a mission when it comes to this ball. They have clear, defined priorities when they do pick it up. We're going to have a dogfight for this camo as Jorialis tries to push in, does get it on his, I believe, the first camo that we've seen picked up that's really going to get a full life played out.
Yeah, and obviously this is so important. You know, one thing that that I lament what happened on board GNS Pro Shot, probably one of the most aggressive players on this team, immediately taking us like, bro, and here we go. We got thrust sliding and chasing after that ball. That's a double kill.
I think that's really where this is why they have the lead thus far. Although it's a somewhat close game, Red Team has been more defined in their ball time. Camo should have been popped up by now, and Pro Shot's just going to opt to play that ball. He has the rockets, but unfortunately, oh my god, Tricycle got the back smack on him and then threw 2 rockets of his own to get the kill, nullified it, and Aurora Jorialis has the camo. He absolutely broke the setup, just a one-man wrecking crew right there.
And because he had rockets in his back pocket, it almost threw the trajectory off from the ball. It didn't go as far or as short as he wanted it to.
I would have liked to see that rocket player, I believe it was Pro Shot, just give that ball off to someone else. Roam around with those rockets. Find those opening picks for your team to feel more secure on your ball setup. Unfortunately, I don't think he felt like he had the opportunity to do so, but it's allowed this team, the Strong Survive, to claw right back into it. Their namesake coming in. The Strong are surviving right now as they have just taken the lead, 130 to 126, and they're in prime position to take the game. But as we saw, that doesn't mean much when you have 2 players push. See, one last reset. I believe whichever team wins this reset's gonna win the game. Sushi, clutch double kill, and Crewman comes in to find the third, and they're gonna get some ball time right here. Sushi gonna make his way over to these rockets, pick it up for his team. It's up to him to find a couple kills with him. Oh, Danimal gonna stay alive.
Out of the play for a few seconds right there, and I was hoping that was gonna make a much bigger difference because he pulled himself out of the play for a few seconds, grabbed the rocket. Sadly, it's not gonna make it as big of as a play as we thought it was.
What a milk!
Not a position to play, and
oh my god, bro. Did you see that ball carrier? He was dipping and weaving.
If they would have lost the ball right there, it would have been almost a guaranteed loss right there, but somehow he milked his life.
It's been a very even game in the early stages of this match. Let's see what happens right here as Sushi's making his way underneath his players. A potential flank. His teammate's going to come on in. He manages to take minimal damage. For being caught out, Sushi just made a lemonade out of lemons, if you will. Players knew he was underneath them. He managed to wait for his teammate help up top, came through, took minimal damage, and got the kill. It's just going to come down to who can complete their setup. So far, it seems like as if they're getting the opening kills, they're getting into their positions, but they're not quite executing on that next stage of getting the kills to tumble into their favor. But I mean, Crewman, what are those shots right there? Weak doesn't care, challenges the player behind him, finds that kill. They're setting up for the next camo. I mean, beautiful work from Bed Bath and Beyonce right there. And by the time they spawn up in blue, you're already up in their face, putting down shots. And that's just something I haven't really seen set up from the Strong Survive as of yet, while Bed Bath and Beyonce has been doing a wonderful job, if you will, thus far of being in their base, putting around this aggression. Blue House is showing out that accuracy, gets the perfect kill, will eventually fall inside the base, but that's what I mean. He's in their base, he's in their face getting those shots in, and that's why they have a 14 kill lead thus far. Ammo is up, and you know who's all over it? Bed Bath and Beyonce. I think that's why they're on the potential steak dinner right now, 45-28. If they can find the next 5 kills without 2 going in the opposite direction, they will have, I believe it'll be the first stake of the HPL. Crewman trying to find this kill, and Car 1 does just that, has the double kill to his name. Players just trying to stay alive. They won it. They won it. You can tell these players are not dying. They don't want to over challenge. And you know, Crewman doing a wonderful job staying up top, just getting these shots down. Players fall all around, body shots coming through. Crewman and True are gonna take game number 2, 50-29. Steak is on the menu, boys. We have seen the first steak dinner of HPL, Halo Premier League. I love it, man. These games get me hyped up. You know, obviously you want to see a closer game, but Bed Bath and Beyonce out here playing textbook Halo.
I'm so confident that we're not going to see another steak dinner again. Put this in writing. If one other team gets staked, I will personally buy a steak and send it to that team's captain's house for the losing player. So again, if the losing team captain gets staked, I will personally buy a steak and have it sent to their home.
Pro Shot got the sniper for red team, so we'll see what he's able to do with it. And this is the aggression I like to see from Pro Shot, although it might not work out for him, as the sniper of Aurora Jorialis is going to take him down. You know, make sure you check your snipe hunt like next time. But he got right up into that ring 3 area. Jorialis, I guess, predicted that. You know, maybe he was aware that was going to happen. Obviously, Pro Shot made himself a little bit more open than he probably would have liked to. But I liked the thought process that came out from Pro Shot right there. Get right up in that ring 3 area. If the kills did fall in their favor, that I believe that would be an instant flag cap. And although Aurora Jorialis is getting these kills, because he's playing so far back, they're not really amounting to much. They're really just holding off the red push at the moment. They're not resulting in a push of their own, which is something that we talked in the pregame, that if we want to see the Strong Survive come back, these kills need to matter. They need to translate into map control. They need to translate into pressure on the opposing team.
To last time, my Halo 3 team back in the day, the name was Get to the 50 as far as our game battles team. And our main goal, we just wanted to keep reminding ourselves, is that we had to get to the 50 point of the map and beyond. And that's how we were going to win games. As Trey tried to get a nasty stop on GNS Pro Shot, but they ended up putting the flag in there. And now GNS Pro Shot lets him pick up that BR. I hope he puts it to work. I miss seeing a good BR. As he's, and listening to those call-outs, ends up getting taking out Joy. And now he's...
Survived Bed Bath and Beyonce, able to get a countercap of their own, but so far a fairly even match. Both these teams coming out to kill. Here we go. This could be the next flag on board for Tricycle as he's moving on in, getting that flag out. Slay's going on around him. Sugwura gonna try finding these players in the mid part of the map, a player underneath him. And you know, this is what I like to see. They're making a real solid shell around their flag carrier. It's allowing that flag carrier to move without much pressure, and it allows them to get the second flag on board. So the Strong Survive doing a great job right there.
Get in their rocks, milk your life, and just stay alive. Be like Walshy. You'll always win games if you pretend to be Walshy.
Right, Blue House is right there picking up a clutch kill. Gonna be able to come on in and secure these rockets for his team. Gonna let his teammate grab those, but he did a good job of picking up that sniper, immediately putting it down to work, staying alive. We're gonna hop on board with Sushi as he does have those rockets, see if he can find these kills necessary to open up the map to his team. But Crewman doing it all for him. He says, I don't need a power weapon. He's gonna find a double of his own. Sushi just staying back, trying to make sure that he doesn't get flanked upon. And right here, this is what I like to see. They're getting through these rocks. Sushi can watch the flank. He's able to make sure no one overextends to their side. If they get these couple kills right here, I believe we'll see the series get tied up, this map get tied up to 2-2 right now.
Yeah, definitely. I love it. I'm gonna hop on board with Sushi over on their P side. He's gonna snipe somebody with the rockets. He's gonna stay control of their pillars. Gonna get that kill over on front. Ross, a little bit of miscommunication there. Who's gonna grab the flag and who's not? I love when teammates say, "I'm going for the flag." You say Slayer. I'm gonna try to get shots on this Jor guy. Maybe stop him from pulling the flag or stopping the flag. I'm loving the way Sushi's playing right now, but I need him to finish that kill. Darn it!
He gets the height advantage. Eventually, does take down that player, but the flag doesn't need to be back in the spot in order for them to cap, and the map is tied up 2-2, communicating quite as well as they would have liked, because that was a little bit of a timing loss from Sushi. He could have moved on backwards. What the hell kind of sense are you playing on, Sushi? Jeez. But they could have moved on back. He could have stopped those players from getting into those rocks and pulling the flag, but the flag did go in, and the flag isn't going on the other way. So Sushi doing everything he needs to do. I mean, we've been on this man forever because he just refuses to die, and he's gonna get the next sniper rifle. This is really great. Bed Bath and Beyonce setting themselves up to come back in this game number 3 to finish out the series in a resounding 3-0. As long as they find these next couple kills, open up their base, don't let these guys flat cap right here. This is going to be up to Sushi. He's going to be the one player that can stop it. Finds the sniper, finds the rocket player, but the flag is still out. He needs to find these kills. Crewman, I believe, is the only player really in position to stop the flag carrier. He will do just that. The flag is all the way to the other side, but 2 sniper rifles in hands of Bed Bath and Beyonce. It's going to take perfect Halo to stop this flag from going in right now. Oh my god, a team shot in the back!
Assassination!
Oh my god!
So close.
He had the assassination, but his teammate lit him up in the back. It was a team shot. Oh, you hate to see it from Bed Bath and Beyonce. It was beautiful plays coming out from Crewman and Sushi, but the timing was just off. They couldn't secure it, but the strong survive, keeping to their namesake, pushing this to a game number 4. Unfortunately, it was not to be. A valiant effort by him. Overshield gonna go into the favor of Blue Houses, along with 2 rockets to use. He's gonna secure this red nest for his team. Control does go into the favor of the strong survive. Players get too caught up on thinking that they have to play a setup, that they have to have catwalk and red nest. It's perfectly acceptable to have that blue bend. You just have to make sure you know how to play it, and I believe Blue House and crew are very confident in their ability to play it. And so Bora, I got the weirdest backsmack I think I've ever seen in this game. I think Blue House was facing him, but did not matter. Rocket's gonna go into Segura's hand, and with that, also red nest into their favor. Rockets did eventually get killed. We have a little bit of a case of the cursed rockets right now, as anyone who picks them up has been taken down. Aurora Jorealis doing the same thing. Doesn't feel as if there's any pressure coming up from the tower side. Gonna get an easy cap on catwalk. If you would stand behind the goddamn pillar, you might have gotten that, Aurora Jorealis. This opted to stand up into the middle of the map. Did not go in his favor. Pro shot gets the reversal and then immediately jumps off the map. So a little bit of sloppy Halo to start. I'm not gonna lie, but entertaining Halo to say the least. But a trip cap has gone into the favor of Bed Bath and Beyonce, so that short-lived control that we saw from the strong survive has been nullified. Aurora Jorealis learning to stand behind the pillar for once. I like the plays. You see how when you have this protection in front of you, Jor, you can stay alive for much longer, able to get that stronghold almost capped. All it's going to take is for another player to get up in there, and that will be Danimal. He will secure that red nest, that top catwalk for his team.
Power-ups are coming up real soon. We're at the 7:46 mark. I think this at a game that's this close,
God, Crewman,
whichever team comes out with a power-up might be able to take some points. And Invis gets taken out. So and Overshield's on the red team side. So I feel like they're gonna use this this Overshield to get themselves an easy cap right there, and maybe increase their lead a little bit. And just to say that they get taken out. He gets taken out even with Overshield.
Yeah, I was like, Overshield, no players around. We'll switch off to the rocket player. Apparently, I need to stay on there to see how he just got absolutely melted in that top cat area. But I mean, it's just a scrappy, all-out fight in this top catwalk area, players falling all around. And while that's being said, Jorealis is like, I don't want to be in that catwalk, there's too many players there. Gets on over to the red nest, put the trip cap in their favor. Although it was short-lived, it just gives them that little bit of ease of mind. They can lose a cap and still be fine. They've seen the big difference come out from the strong survive in the second half of the game, is that they're playing a little bit more of a setup Halo. We see them, they know that these players are just going to push into whatever's open, so they're just putting themselves in spots to watch the rotations. And if you feel as if the game's getting a little too rotatey, that's a really great way to handle it. Just put yourself in that red window, make sure no one can get anything for free. That red nest, you're there to challenge it. That top cat, you're there to challenge it. And so far, it seemed as if that was going in the favor of Strong Survive. But as I was speaking, a trip cap in effect for Bed Bath and Beyonce. This team, they just don't know how to quit. Did that camo get out? Yeah, there. Aurora Jorealis did get the camo. He is going to be made one shot just trying to run away and stay alive. But players to his left, he is eventually going to fall. The Strong Survive coming right back into it, about to tie up the match. And as I say that, you know, 2-cap in the favor. Easy back smack for Sagbura. He's just going to get right onto this rotational halo. I like the rotation. Goes into Blue Bend. Unfortunately, got caught up into the open. Paul and crew going to try coming in, but Aurora Jorealis and them going to meet them there at that Blue Bend, secure that cap for them. A real back-and-forth battle thus far.
Another thing I feel like is underrated is the trip cap. Blue team did it once. Red team did it once. That trip cap is so important. Even though you only held it for a second, I mean, that quick second that you get that double capture points is, I guess, kind of good. But the main thing is that other team then has to pick 1 point, and when they play that 1 point, you know exactly where they're coming from. You can watch those choke points from where they're going from that other point, and so now you have trip cap. They're gonna get that other cap, but now you know where they're coming from, and you could possibly put them on spawn again if you play it right. I think both teams did a great advantage, justice to themselves as far as getting that done, getting that trip cap, even for those a couple of seconds, and ultimately Blue team ends up taking the win, 181. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm a weatherman. I get everything wrong.
Right. Danimal gonna opt to burn that overshield as fast as he can. Blue House is immediately getting up to this top part of the map, and he's gonna be rewarded with a couple kills of his own, and immediately finds Danimal off spawn. So Danimal immediately dies, and then he spawns back up, and he's getting shots right back into him. Sushi, as he does have the noob combo in his hand, see what he's able to do with that. Makes a player one shot, not quite able to find the finish, but will call it out to his team, and Crewman's gonna say, "Hey, I got you, man. Just let that player down to me," and there we go, an 8-0 lead. I mean, obviously Bed Bath and Beyonce a little frustrated with the last 2 games, coming out strong as they have finally given up their first death. But is it too late for the Strong Survive? I mean, it's just so much pressure has been put down thus far, and Sushi just manages to stay alive, gets the double kill, and girls and boys, that is why you pick up the noob combo. So deadly in these situations. He's just making players one shot all around him. Even if he doesn't get the kill, he's making it easy for his teammates to come get those kills for him. 11-4 start thus far for Bed Bath and Beyonce, coming out strong in this game number 5. But the Strong Survive coming back with Aurora Jorealis' triple kill right there, trying to claw their way back into this game number 5. The outlook for Strong Survive looking bleak thus far, as control has just been firmly in the hands of Bed Bath and Beyonce. And though when they have gotten the control of the Strong Survive, it's been off the back of individual plays, triple kills, if you will, plays that you have to make in order to stay in the series, and they're not translating that into firm control of this top mid. It doesn't seem as if Bed Bath and Beyonce was thrown off at all by that triple kill. They immediately get up to that top mid part of the map and are just rotating bases and have these players on the back foot. A 12 kill lead and growing for Bed Bath and Beyonce. Pushes back down to get this overshield control, and maybe this could be the little bit of momentum swing that they need to get back into this game. But I mean, immediately gets half his health taken away. Sushi just put in a ton of damage. Eventually that player does go down, but that overshield not quite used to the best of its ability right there.
If you play properly, you can put yourself in good positions like George just did right there, staying alive, shooting that over towards them. Either way, some way, somehow, that player was going to die. I love the way George is playing this right now, and again, as soon as he plays one shot, the first thing he's gonna do, jump in that way, take those shots, put that person one shot, and again, stay alive himself. This is the Halo I was talking about. If you want to get back into this game, you have to be turning a 2.5 to 1. You cannot die and trade. You cannot die and get 1 kill. I need you to get 2.5 kills. Be responsible for your kill, get an assist, and make somebody one shot every single time before you die.
And I think Jorealis was listening to you, because the kill lead has been knocked down to 3. Jorealis and crew trying to roll on back in this game number 5, and this is not where you want to be if you're Bed Bath and Beyonce. It seems as if they're scrambling to find their control. Jory Alice went on an absolute tear right there. They are trapped in the back of this base. This is what you want to see if you're the Strong Survive. Just get up, get together, get some team shots down, get some opening kills. Danimal does a good job of using the environment, finds a double kill of his own, and we are down to a 2-kill lead, folks. This could be it for the Strong Survive. They could come back right here and take this series in a resounding reverse sweep. Game number 5, it's going to be up to them to do it. Tricycle and crew getting on back to that top mid, and this has been the difference in game number 5. We didn't see it in game number 2 where they kept that top control and they started rotating bases, but this is it. The lead has been cut down to 1. It's so close, but just as I say that, they get a little over aggressive and get trapped out in the base.
Wow, if you would have got that kill right there and stayed alive, definitely would have been a swing more towards the blue team right now. Crewman ended up making it a 48 to 44 kill game. 4 minutes left. He's going to secure his spawn now, turn around immediately. They're going to focus on that blue car side. They should know that there's a player over there. 49 to 44 to save his end because that guy needs the bathroom. There's a victory on the red team.
Right, Blue Houses absolutely did a wonderful job right there, working with his team to get that final kill. And although it was close at some points, a resounding victory from Bed Bath and Beyonce absolutely held on to it in that game number 5. It was looking close for a second, but they did manage to pull it out in the end. What a victory from them.